Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back with another video. Today I want to talk about top 5 apps that I use on a regular basis. I'm currently on home time, and I'll be leaving for Denver tomorrow. So I'll be coming back to you guys with another video. Uh, Lifestyle of a Reefer truck driver. Some of y'all will be interested in that. By the way, I want to thank you guys for the people. I want to thank the people that liked and subscribed my videos. I really appreciate that. But without further ado, let's get into the apps. The first one, Trucker Path. I like that app. It's probably my most used one. I use it mainly for truck parking at truck stops, rest areas, whole bunch of different other places. It'll show you where Walmarts are at, how far cat scales are. It's just a great resource that I use on a regular basis. Number 2 would be the Cat Scale app. That app is absolutely essential. When I first started out and I didn't have the Cat Scale app, I was literally having to write an EFS check. Well, I'd have to go onto the Cat Scale, weigh out my axles, get clearance from my dispatcher with the amount of the cost there, write an EFS check, go inside, keep my receipt, all just to weigh my axles. So it was a big time-consuming ordeal. Once I got the Cat app, all I do is pull up to the scale. I put the information in the app, hit accept for the charges, $12.50, and that's it. I don't have to, I'm a lease guy, so I pay for the Cat Scale anyway. So I found out real quick in my career here with TransAm that I don't even need to save the receipts. So foolish me there. Number 3, having a good weather app. Weather apps are essential because you are a truck driver. You don't want to be driving through thunderstorms, high winds, things of that nature, especially high winds when you're empty. I run into that situation all the time. I'll be over in Texas. The wind gusts will be like 50 miles an hour over there. It's ridiculous. And so I get yourself a good weather app. The weather apps that I use 2 of them. I use My Radar and the Weather Channel. Both of them are great, and I just kind of compare. I compare what the data is that I'm getting from each one there to make an educated decision on what I'm going to be doing next. I try not to take routes that are obviously putting me through a storm or putting me somewhere where I'm going to end up empty on a day that's going to have high wind gusts. So that's the third app that I recommend to you guys. Number 4 would be it really helps out a lot to have whatever your preferred truck stop app is, whether that be Petro, Pilot, Flying J, Loves, TA. I prefer TAs and Petros just because they have bigger parking lots. I seem to have less of a problem finding parking there. So I have the TA and Petro truck stop app. What that does though is when I go to fuel up, it saves me time at the pump. I don't have to put all my information in at the pump outside. I can do it all inside my cab, and then I just hop out, fuel up my truck, and I bounce. So that's definitely a handy app to have. Like I said, whatever truck stop that you fancy, go ahead and download the app for that. And then finally, number 5, I would say is Google Maps. Now, I use Google Maps to get a rough estimate when I'm doing my trip planning. I do not use Google Maps as a navigation tool because it's not made for truckers. It doesn't account for low bridges. Doesn't account for the weight laws on the roads. It doesn't account for anything that has to do with trucking. It's assuming you're a car, number 1, and that you can go 70 miles an hour, the speed limit that's posted for that road there. So I use Google Maps to find out, basically get a rough idea of what the distance is from one city to another city, so I could figure out what kind of time I need to on my recaps, what the distance is, the amount of time it'll take me to get from point A to point B, things of that nature. Like I said, it helps me with the trip planning. I use that in conjunction with an atlas. as well as a Garmin. Do not ever trust your Garmins, guys. It will get you in some really precarious situations. Try to use all three. That's my advice to you. But yeah, that's my 5 top apps that I recommend to you. If you guys have any apps that you feel should have been mentioned, leave them in the comments. I'd be curious to know what you guys are using out there. But yeah, until next time, tomorrow I'm going to start another video. It's going to be the life of a reefer truck driver. And I'm going to take you guys with me. We're going to be going into Lake Whale. We're going to be, I'm going to be picking up an empty trailer at the terminal. And then we're going to be shooting over to Lake Wales. And then from there, we got a 1,000-mile trip up to Denver, PA. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and document all that for you guys. And until next time, take it easy.